Good morning. I'm kind of very sleepy, so I might not have a lot of energy when I'm playing. But unless you just are sleepy, more times than others. But let's just go straight in. And then because this should work if OBS wants to do its thing. Thank you. Oh. I see him doing this. Again, there. It just stopped. It's not working for a little bit. But I was thinking of what to do if I wanted to go through the other thing first. Yeah, it was glitched, so I could pretty much get my... what's it called again? The mouse outside of the screen. Which isn't ideal. But for the most part, just want to look around. It seems ridiculous now that I was upset with you. Yes. Yes, it was. Oh, don't push your luck, little one. You might be fast and powerful, but I'll chase you down if I have to. It is good we put it behind us. I am glad. You really like my soup that much. Oh. You know, in my youth, I was highly known for how good I was at flapping from canterbury to canterbury. With your punch, alright? As your potential. Okay, it's the same one. Still too broke. And if I remember, I can't buy anything here. Yep. Good to double check. Yeah. I thought it was Monday and I was kind of expecting myself to have to go to work, so I was even more sleepy than usual. I don't know why, I had like... I don't remember, what's the usual with me not remembering my dreams. But also, you know... I just remember being... it has something to do with working. Yeah, I'm too asleep to actually see everything. Yeah. More boost. Hmm. Actually, no matter which one I do, it's gonna end up. I'm gonna end up going to your shop. So, might as well make my shopping cheaper. Can I please just gain speed game? Seems like the answer's a pretty big no. Yeah, I'm being bad. Ooh, I'm improving at least again. Yeah, I'm broke. What's bothering you, little sapling? Oh, oh. I'm thinking about the agency and about their weirdo leader. What about them has gotten you into this mood? They're extracting your energy or something from the collapse. So they've got to be thinking they can use it for something. Indeed. So then, they have to believe that there will be something after this, right? Probably. Probably. Not definitely. For some people, greed overwhelms the thought of survival. Like a vine that waves so tightly it doesn't get enough sun to sustain itself. It doesn't feel like Ava is acting out of greed. Then maybe you should ask her. Talk to her? She scares me. But she does seem to have answers to your questions. I mean, yeah. If you want to know to know what someone is thinking, talking to them is the best way. Should I want it? Sure. I wanted to have a different thing, but I could do this, and that one. Well, I've considered, because there's someone I'm watching when they're playing through games sometimes, which I've been playing through at least the Amnesia games for a while, and they've been playing Amnesia the Bunker, but I've been trying to avoid spoilers for whenever I stream it, which is a thing. Ow. Okay, yeah, the reason why I hate bombardments is that they're essentially omnipresent. They will always go in front of you, even if you go to light speed. But it's only sometimes, so don't worry. It's random if they will be there, if they'll do that. Yeah. I actually did okay. I was expecting to do way worse. I have no idea what that is. Okay. Screw the freaking teleporting balls. Kinda wish I'd have a more consistent way of gaining speed. But no. Let's see, here on close call, gain energy. Taking damage gives you invulnerability, and yeah, this is the better one. Yeah, that one should work. I don't have much of an option here. Oh yeah, I probably should have actually taken this path. Maybe. That change has already been done. I like the quote-unquote perfect. Ooh, speed. Yeah. I guess. Oh. Huh. I did better than I thought. I thought I was gonna get a E or F. Or what it's called, not the E. Maybe it was C that I was thinking of. And I maybe not get super slowed by going around the like the absolute corners of that. Yep, I'm dead. Because it keeps shifting the entire goddamn area more to the right. And there quite literally isn't enough things to help me see. Because I love being blind like 90% of the time. Game. Okay, thank you, Depth Perception, for definitely being on my side as usual. And and with my energy I don't have enough to boost board. Thank you for not making the freaking speed boost appear in front of me instead of almost behind me. Yeah, that there still sucks ass when they give me those. Pain. Yeah, but like a few days ago there was... It made me actually kind of want to play Silent Hill, but it was super... like... There was lots of mist that made... If I walked for like 10-ish seconds, I would kind of have been blind. Or I couldn't see that far. I think I kind of have to take this path. It's just this, a lot of the speed rings that I get, they don't appear in front of me or where I'm looking. They usually appear like quite often slightly to the side, so you can't really prepare for them, I guess you could say. I do at some point really want to play these Shadow of Mordor games. I think they're called something like that. Can I ask you something? Do you think Ava knows how to stop all this? She knew. And she prepared. So she should know, right? But she doesn't want to stop it. Or... but she doesn't want to stop it. She's prepared but isn't even trying. She wants everything to come to an end. Why would anyone want that? She knows things we don't. Yeah, and maybe she knows how to stop it as well. Even if she doesn't want to say it. That's what it is. Let's see. Big ring, small world. It's the end of the world that has caused this world to dissipate, or to be so different. It was always like this. Either way, the portal's zone needs is far too small to pass through. Gunn doesn't know why, but there should be at least a plan for how to get out of here. So it's... Oh yeah, it's... too short. Oh, I just need 3. That was more of these challenges. So, Ava? You have to tell me how to stop this. whatever you're planning, if we don't stop the collapse, everything will be gone. I am gonna stop this, no matter how long it takes. But the agency is making it worse. The agency is figuring out how I stop it all. Or is where figure out how I stop it all. For now, I simply need to see this universe to the end. And you need to make it there. You make no sense. You are running out of time. Wait, how do I stop this? One day, things will be different. I'm guessing, I don't even know if Ava is controls the agency in any way. Okay, that is a fast explosion. On the mountainside. Yeah, just go fast, run. And always go for sparks because they give extra speed. It's kind of a need. Something you need, usually. I thought I was somehow had the answer to all of this. But she's trying to figure it out just like us. So why is she acting as though she's in a different situation than we are? Maybe she still is. How? She talks as though she's been through this before. Perhaps it is perhaps that is true, somehow. But how? Do you think it's possible that Ava has experienced all of this before? Experienced what? Everything, I guess? Let's see, we're all living through the apocalypse. Shit, something. Yeah, and they're all coming from different worlds into one specific, timeline. So maybe. Yes, it's possible. At this point, I think pretty much anything could be possible. You have any ideas how? Perhaps you built a little bubble to maintain existence in. Well, we all exist in a dream if you gather enough energy, but who? Doesn't seem likely. Perhaps. If you release an immense amount of energy, maybe you could pierce a hole from the end of a timeline to another. Like backwards in time? Well, time and space aren't actually two separate things, remember? So a person could go back, theoretically. I was thinking more like a single particle, maybe an atom. This is far out of anything I know, so who can say? I've got a lot to think about at least. Yep, you do. I want this because I'm near the end. I thought there was a thing to see the progression. I guess not. I'll take this and hope that it works out. I don't want to do this. It's either an item or an health. Yeah, I should probably do this. I should be smart about it. Having one life at the end is dumb. that was a hill that went down. Yep, and then the easy one to gain speed in. As long as you aren't going too fast. There, now I can gain lots of speed. E. Okay, so I might be crazy, but you are not crazy. I think Ava is planning to send herself back to the beginning of the universe. You might be crazy. It makes sense though. She's not stressed about everything coming to an end, because for her it doesn't. And if that's what the agency needs all this stuff for, maybe. If it's possible. I think it could be. Yeah, it might be always, but no. Navigation dash through nearby sparks for 2 seconds. Management dash damage reduction. Still here. You need to reach the end of the collapse soon. Ava, I know what you're planning. You're using the collapse to set yourself back to the beginning. That's impressive. Wrong, but impressive. It's the gathering of sparks, everything from the shards, it all makes sense. Sending someone back to the beginning of the universe. That doesn't require as much effort as you think, when all of time is already compressed to a single point. Well, then how would all your extraction be? What would all of your extraction be for? I would guess if she's trying to stop the end of the universe, it could be to more or less untangle whatever's screwing up the universe in the apocalypse, if she's a good guy. I'm sending the entire universe back. Oh, she... What would that entail? What? As many pieces I can rescue, back in their exact same spot with only small gaps and minor variations. And now I'll gain a little bit more knowledge. What? I'm doing this for all of us. And one day, I will know enough to stop the collapse. What? This is not a very productive conversation. What? What? Yeah, so she is... Is she endlessly repeating this, like, the entire start of the apocalypse? Ow. Oh, it's a speed boost. Okay, screw that. Yeah, that's an actual interesting item, which that's the first time I've seen it. Okay, I misclicked. Rick rack. And also, I guess if time and space are collapsing in on themselves, and basically everything's just combining into one thing, then I guess it wouldn't be too difficult sending something back. Oh, hey. Are you here for coffee too? Hmm? Look here, my mug. Coffee. You don't like the smell of it? Normally, you seem to love food. Yeah, try. My coffee smells bad and doesn't taste good. Hmm? Hmm. This one's pretty good, right? It's one of the little special. Hey, do some for me. Hmm. I mean, I just don't like coffee. Never have. Yeah. Yeah. I have... We're gonna have like only one life to do that. Convoy. So yes, it is the one that I thought it would be. Ow. Yeah, the not being able to move out of the way fast enough and not gain speed because of the lack of sparks is not fun to deal with. So then it's kind of one speed. Okay, go screw yourself, game, with that. Yeah, I hate you, game. Yep, and that sucked. I didn't even lose all my health, but I guess it still failed me. Automatically tries to avoid obstacles. Don't know how good that's gonna be. I'm taking damage, gain boost. If third lines get boost, yeah. And that's a skill issue. Ooh, that's the first time I failed one I didn't get endless dialogue. That's new. But yeah, I need actual, like, things that can help me have better movement. And maybe also more than, like, only one life that's actual health when I get to the boss. And maybe also survivability. Just no changing directions quickly. But yeah, I've also been going through a bunch of games that I have, thinking of which ones I can play. It's the beginning of this one, so I guess I can take a risk. Yep, and then just gain lots of speed. But just play well and pay attention to the game. Pay attention, see when it goes down, then go for that. Yeah, I'm waking up more and more. But nothing interesting has been happening for quite a while. I guess in around Christmas time, I think it's not next week, but the week after that, I'm gonna, like during the Sunday there's when I'm gonna, after that, like from that Sunday to, like I guess like from the 20 somethings Sunday, I don't remember the exact date. I'm gonna be gone for like around a week. Because I'm going to some relatives to celebrate what's it called again? Christmas. Yeah, didn't do that well. Slow time, get one more vulnerability. Yeah, I need speed. Well, I also need health. Speed is more important right now. Yep, and then I get a speed boost, another speed boost thing. Can you help me make sense of it? A Fava's plan? That she wants to reset the universe. But that will make it end again. It will be like none of this ever happened, and we'll go through the same motions until the end. Perhaps not exactly the same. What would be different? Ava seems to know what will happen. She spent a long time preparing. She must have been through this before. Perhaps she will remember still. She's been through this before? And judging by everything, I think it's fair to say she's been through it quite a number of times. Well, of course she has. Seeing the world end again and again. It must be quite terrible. Having to relive it every time. I mean, yeah. Her goal seems to be pretty clear, and she doesn't want to end the universe, she wants to stop it from ending. Let's look for slopes, because those are the best ones to go on. Thank you. I can instantly go super far to the left, but I can't go to the right any fast at all. Well, I'm curious actually how it would work if time and space start collapsing in on themselves. Ow. Rock to the face. I'm guessing Ava's probably gone through this entire thing like probably a few hundred times. It's very possible. And since my goal is to get sparks, getting sparks to help is good. How many times do you think the universe can be reset? Is this about Deva again? Could you only reset it once, or 10 times, or 100? If you could really reset the universe, I don't see why you couldn't do it forever. Just looping over and over, forever? If you keep doing whatever it is that resets it, why not? The universe is the same, and whatever you're doing is the same. There could be outside factors, of course, but that would have to be something outside the observable universe. Whatever lay before or whatever comes after the end, we simply cannot know. All of this just looping forever. I remember using this before in the past. It's really fun. Three. I guess I can go there. Getting too much speed too early is not good. Well, I did like a few days ago start playing it through a Souls like off stream, because I have so many things in my to playlist on stream, and I wanted to play that one quite bad. It was called something about like the first Berserker, which I still want to stream at some point, which is why I skipped through all the dialogue. So I have no clue what I do, except that I am in danger in that game. Into the crosshairs. An experimental weapon will allow the agency to track and fire on Zoe. If she ever finds herself in the same spot twice, thankfully Knight has located the test field, and Gunn has devised a way of bringing the machine down. We've successfully located her. Good. Prepare to move out. Her location is right here. I hate the game. Getting screwed over by that. By them making it like a bunch of super tiny plateaus. It's a dick move. Yeah, I have speed. I don't want to keep all these. I can't believe how completely crazy his plan is. Well, well now, Sapling. He's destroying everything just to bring us back to square one. Hmm. Don't you think so? If you consider her perspective, can't you see it? See what? We've been struggling to find a way out of the collapse, so has she. Except she's far ahead of us. What are you saying? Perhaps there's something to her plans. Resetting the universe means that nothing gets lost, but the soul gets tilled for the next time around. Here's again, window time. Yep, I'm guessing it's... She goes through a lot of loops just looking for info. She's managed to do it so far. Perhaps that is the only way for us. You think she's right about what she needs to do? In her, I see the same thing as in you. A young woman giving her all to save what she can. We are not the same. Of course not. But we are serious about surviving the apocalypse. We need to consider every option, like she undoubtedly has. Ow. I need to not hold A or D when I'm trying to go in a straight line. Shit! The worst area in the game, or in the desert area, by far. The freaking cactus forests. I mean, if someone, for example, it's very possible that she accidentally reset the future or the world the first time around, and then she ended up more or less, you know, and then she, whenever she saw that, oh yeah, everything's going to shit the same way, she just repeated whatever she did the first time, and then she started looping, trying to find out what is causing it and then how to stop it. Yes, I don't know if when she reset, if it's the beginning of the entire universe or just the beginning of the end. Because if it's just the beginning of the end, then I guess she would have had to be the leader of the company for anything reset. Unless she was like a normal worker, she just climbed her way up very, very fast, very, very quickly. But I love these levels, like the aesthetic. Just reminds me of the old sci-fi things, like especially like the neon green mesh or dark green, I guess just green mesh thing. And that's in a lot of older sci-fi things. I just think those are really cool and look cool. And I find it funny that I am... What's it called again? Oh yeah, that I feel old quite often, while the ones who make me feel old are usually people older than me. Or people my age. But it's only partially because of my entire thing of I barely played... Not played, what's it called? I was barely doing something. My brain is too fried. Shit. Want money or items? Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I can do that. While I do need speed, I also need other things too. Although I'm probably gonna set up to play more games after I've been on my short break. Although I won't send really a lot of pictures from when I'm away because of partially I don't want to get doxxed, and also I want to keep private streaming a bit separate, usually, because it's fun that way. And in person I'm very shy, when like trying to keep it to myself, so if I were to suddenly have people know who I am and try and interact with me, that would be the most horrifying thing ever. God, I love this game. It's... Oh, I was accidentally holding A and D at the same time. Genius. I would say... Yeah, getting energy is very useful. Actually, I want to gamble. Like any sane person. Hell yeah, more speed. What do you think? Do you think what Ava is doing makes any sense? That it might actually be our only way out? She is afraid. Afraid of what? There's another way out. There is? What is it? Through. Through the end? But there's no telling what's past there. It could really be the end of everything. It probably is the end of everything. None of us know for sure. So instead she acts out of fear. If she keeps going back because she keeps going back because she's afraid? Yeah. I mean, I would guess it's rather than just being afraid, it's... She kind of knows a bit about, like, what is happening. Maybe in the beginning she was just terrified at this point and she's trying to find a way to stop it, but... You know, if you keep trying something and nothing ever seems to work, then she'll probably start getting impatient. And also endlessly repeating the end of the universe would be not fun. And calling it traumatizing would probably be an understatement. S? Maybe? Yeah. Huh. Let's think. Yep, I need that. I was thinking of the clown shoes, but also I need invulnerability for the boss. And those two together would probably not be enough. Let's see, 6 there, that would be 13k, and I'm missing 7 to be able to get both of these two. Wow. I guess I'll take that one then. Do this. Yep, nothing. Agency machine. Yeah, but at least I have something I can use now to... that I know can give me a bit more of a boost when I go forward. Ow. Can't really dodge 12 lasers at once that well. Ow! Yeah, I got too much speed too early. And this one's mostly difficult because I dodged the lasers and aim to not hit the pillars. The only reason I think they're getting invulnerability on, what was it, the thing, was because I saw danger in it. Okay, ow. And I got screwed over because I want to dodge the lasers and the other thing. Damn it. Ow, that is dirt. Or sand, I guess, in this case. I just wish there were, you know, a little bit more sparks so I could heal at all on the way in. There, this. One more. I need to not get hit. I just need to be able to... Or shouldn't have actually used that. It gives me too much speed because the doing 1 damage should already gives me a fair amount of speed. And fuck, yeah, I screwed myself over there. I thought I had more speed, but I didn't get a good or perfect landing. Huh. Teleport. On heal. Maybe ring. Yeah, that would be really OP. Just I need to know that I need to... For this world, I need to not have my thing be... I need to not get screwed. I need to not have everything go off sparks. Unless I do something like that running gives me sparks. Which I don't even think that procs it, so... Or at least I need to have some of them that don't go off sparks only. Although I would usually recommend Haste. It's a good game. It's a fun game that is a good game that is fun to play. It is relaxing but also frustrating. Like a lot of games to me. Let's say like Dark Souls. Although I would say out of the Dark Souls game, the most relaxing one is probably Dark Souls 2, in my opinion. Like, I either have an encounter which could be good or bad. Oh, that is item. But I would have to lose 400 sparks for it. That happens. Well, I'm thinking of actually making an actual list of games that I want to play on stream. And then put them in a ranking. That might actually be a good stream to do sometime. Maybe I should. Ow. I played this game when I played the first time. Like the first time was... I think it was for like almost 3 hours, kept failing one world, and it wasn't even this one, it was... What's it called again? It was the first desert level, because it kept giving me the bombardment, and it gave me 2 of them at the same time, multiple times. Okay, go screw yourself, game, with that one. Yeah, that's death. It couldn't land anywhere. Yeah, and it just play well. And also not have anything against slowing down a little bit to be able to get a perfect landing. There. Perfect landing is giving me below speed. Or it's not even perfect, I think it's just the landing on the steep cliff with that gets perfect. Yeah, let's run spark pickups. What is the cooldown actually? There is no cooldown. Ah. Hi-oh. I'd say out of those ones, that one's the best. That would kill me. And I enjoy not being dead. Yeah, what I want the most, I guess, the boot. Out of the active items. Yeah, I wish I could get more speed. You know, kind of like that, by getting perfect. And not having to give me an entire freaking minefield game. Yeah, that was flying mines. And quite a lot of them. I forgot to actually have the skateboard. I'll be real. And that it's really good to gain speed quickly. I am my first ring from that, I think. On a place where I can't use it. Who could have guessed? I did okay. I just need to be faster than the void, and preferably a lot faster, but not needed. I don't need to be a lot faster, I just need to be faster. And I just want to be a lot faster to get money. Yeah, this 1% chance feels like it's 0.01% chance. I think I've usually picked up over like... I've probably picked over 200 of them. Wait, what? Big boy. Ooh, he's floof. Oh, hey. Hey, what's up? Adequate. Thank you. Until next time. Lil. Lee. I see Ava leave. Lee. It doesn't matter that she likes your work. Why are you making her coffee? Like, I mean, even you should. I guess it's the first time she's here. She says that automatically. Yeah, I can do those two. I have a fair amount of time left, or rifts left, I think. Yeah, so having that one is okay, actually. Let's think here. That is 150. I think this one might be the better one to go through. At least... Wait, shit, I misclicked. Damn, I was trying to scroll. Ida? Hello. Aren't you going to greet me? You said goodbye. That was... a while ago. A minute, perhaps. It's only been a minute for you? That's crazy. I've been running a bunch. Oh, do you think I could catch up with myself? Would that be bad? I think you'll pass through the gate and find yourself in a completely different place. Yeah. But you did say I'll find myself. I don't know, I like the... Even if... What's called... my favorite character is still Ava in the Star game. Although I'm like 90% sure that's not how I'm supposed to pronounce her name. But I do not care because I think whenever I see her name, I think of Wally. And who doesn't like Wally? For a question, it's anyone with it's people with bad taste. I would say it's pretty much the same thing with people who don't like the Mega Mind, like the only one that I will admit exists out of the movies. Shit. Ow, I couldn't dodge to the side because there was a cactus there, game. I kind of wanted to be able to dodge freely when you put in a bombardment on me. Yeah, but I'm almost at second one, right? Right? Or did I already pass it? Oh, I did. They just only did one. The reason why I hate bombardments is that sometimes they skip doing one because they can. Yeah, I think the one that I know is safe for now. Okay, I was holding to go forward. I did not mean to turn completely left, game. Although I do want to play a lot of games. Mostly because or some of the games I want to play is just games that I've loved for a long time. Fuck you, game. Let me gain height. It isn't illegal to do that. Last time I checked. But there's a lot of some games that I want to play because of I love them and I want to share, like, and show other people them. And some are more or less just that are things I think other people would like, or things that I've seen that look interesting. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, yeah, that might actually kill me. That didn't realize. Ow. And yep, sniped. Yeah, if I went to the right, I would have probably lived. I was just already turned to the left. Leadership pipe. Huh. Taco. I like tacos. They're tasty. Let's see, how many things do I have? I have enough to level up one more time, or to level up something, but also I want to beat this. The only thing I would actually level up though is the amount of sparks in these. But I have to admit, usually the most amount of deaths I get in this game is not from the... what's it called again? Isn't from the bosses, it's usually just the level or like the area design in some areas just hate you for breathing. Ow. Sometimes the game just hates you. Which I would generally say is fair. It is more when they put a bunch of... they put a giant jump and then a giant gap. Boosting sparks and health. You guys can do these too. Part of me so real wants to get a different kind of movement thing. I only really used 2 of them. I want to do something, I want to try a different one. I saw an opportunity to get a fair amount of those, so I took it. Yeah, I don't know, this game just focus and paying attention, which as someone with zero spatial awareness in game and out of games, it happens. Spark pickup range. The thing is, I want to get as many sparks as I can. Ooh, I was not prepared for that leading into a gap. Okay. So that one was a trap. I almost got tricked into, or tricked into it, more like I almost got baited into going in there again. Well, the part of me really wants to play more Doom, like Doom 2. Oh, I suck at the timing of those. Partially because I didn't know there were 2 in a row. Yeah, fuck that laser. Can I please gain speed? And that entire thing does damage. Good to know. For some reason I didn't know that, or didn't think about it. Yeah, when I look here now I can actually tell that there are 2. And that was almost death. Should work, yep. Yeah, that's the entire fail. Yeah, I failed. Yeah, I freaking wish I could just have more speed gain. My own fault for being bad. I wish I could skip that cutscene and just go back. Yeah, I'm tired, I'm just gonna go level up. Or buy something. Oh. Whoa, what's that? Hmm? But you need anti-sparks. So 2000, yeah. You need 150. Or not, wait, who was it? One of them need 150. I think it was her. Well, no, she needs also, or she needed, I don't know. I freaking know. Always strive to improve. Max energy or max health is the only options. I guess max energy. Although if I was smart, I would have gone for max health. But it is what it is. Although from what I'd seen in the past, the actual best one would be the one the old lady gives. Or at least at some point was the best. I don't know if it still is. Cactus, the Eiffel Tower. My brain wants to say it in Swedish, which is a lot different pronunciation. I was about to say Eiffeltornet, which is just... Well, there is an R in it, I forget to pronounce R's. I just do T sounds instead. I don't do the British thing, I think it is. Yeah, I don't want to do that one. That one is plus 50% sparks collected, increased sprint. Oh, that is... let's see... I think I should probably just... Yeah, I'll go there. See how bad or good it is. What is it? Whenever you came to us, I wish you'd have stayed longer. Me too. I just never had any control over it all before this. I know. I wish you could have been part of our village. Yeah. It felt like it could have been my home. Only things were different. If only. Well, I'm curious if she teleported around before, like when did she start teleporting? skill issue on my end. Hey, although I skipped a lot of sparks. What's my health right now? I'm taking that. Wait, shit. Ooh, I noticed last second that there was someone here. It's Captain. Hi, Captain. Is that coffee or tea? Out of those two options, I suppose you would call this a kind of tea. Any good brew. Always good to have a brew of some kind while I compose my letters. Who are you sending these to? Some of my contacts from before the collapse. Have you heard of pen pals? I used to be a courier. In that case, pen pals are when two people write letters to each other for no other reason other than the joy of exchanging them. I had numerous, and would have more whenever we would raid a post station. Are any of them still out there? I don't believe so, but some might still be, and I still find some joy in writing to them. Yeah, it gives, even if it's just a third of a second after a close call, it's still super useful in, for example, bosses. Or if there's an absurd amount of things around. Well, I've never been one for writing. Partially because I just don't know what to write. I'm the kind of person who 9 out of 10 times just puts like someone says, like gives information and the end answer is just, okay. I would say I need this, I need some kind of health regen. Let's see, and that one is spark, so I think increased difficulty, and that is also, yeah. I want to maximize the amount of things I gain usually, the amount of sparks I can gain and then use. So it means going to less shops quite often. Well, I'm curious if the captain is a pirate captain, or if it's just how he speaks that he raids. If it just means that he goes to the post office with his crew to pick up letters. Or if they're actual pirates, just go over there and, you know, more or less steal letters for fun. Yeah. At least I have a way to pretty much always get healed now. Which I just got only from being lucky. And this is the one where additional obstacles may appear in front of me. Yeah, like that. Big rock. Well, that would be really fun if you put it down, like, right in front of me. You know, while it would be fun, it would also really piss me off. But it's fair. And just didn't want to get a low grade, so... Perfect landing, get sparks, or no perfect landings. Ah. I think that one's more interesting to use, because it might save me sometimes. Benefits of a big coat. Tara shows off many uses of her coats, a garment she's deeply proud of. Stops rocks and rubble, offers cover from both heat and wind, and can even insulate against shock. Probably something similar. Or... I would say damage reduction is the better one for me. Because I suck at doing things. At doing other things. And I want sparks. I want to pick them up because I get more of them in this one. Yep, getting a vulnerability from being from close call, save me from lots of damage. Yep, wrong side. Yeah. It is what it is. As long as I survive. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I get increased... I take increased damage, but also... But I also get 20% damage reduction, so... I guess it's slightly better. Yeah, I screwed that up. I still live. Yeah. I like using the skateboard to actually dampen some of my bad landings. And the void is closing in. I could hear it. Items. That's the best one I could get, I think. Big boy. Big wobbly. Ah, a little more than a little. Yeah. Actually, a little bit more. Try a little bit more than that. Ah? It could still do with a little more. Let me guess, sugar versus cream. Hi, Risa. What is it you're adding to coffee? Oh, it's just a little bit extra caramel syrup. Maybe one more dose. But it's still too bitter. Anyway, I have to go. See you soon, so. I have to try this. That's so sweet. It's inedible. I mean, yeah. Although, in my opinion, coffee is inedible from the start. No sane person would actually enjoy coffee. Yeah, there's energy. Let's take both these two. Just getting energy is useful. That is item. And then I'm gonna get the options between shop, shop, and shop. This new. This new. I've not seen this one before. Windmills. Which country was it in Europe that is known for their windmills? I don't remember what they're called. Yeah, it is what it is. But I do like the aesthetic of this. It kind of feels like... Yeah, I think it's just mostly a recolor of the desert one right now, with added windmills, stuff like that, but it's more fun. Because the desert theme isn't that fun to go through. Yeah. I won't complain about free perfect landings. Because I'm not that crazy. I want to try and get an S. Ow. Didn't realize that one in time. Ooh. Yeah, that must mean getting nuked, basically. By getting... Yeah, I didn't have too much to do. Skillish on my end. Well, that would probably have been smarter to just... Yeah, that's collected, so... All sparks give double, basically, in this one. If there were any. But I'm guessing all of them are going to be out at the same time. Far away from each other, so I can't get all of them. No. There. Feed. I need more money. I mean, I need to do the thing I usually do in most games, which is loot gremlin. Always loot everything you can. Let's see here, that's either more sparks in a fragment. That is... rings. Yes, it would be this one would be the best way to do it, in my opinion. I think. No people around. I didn't need anything else. Let's see, do I want elf? Yes. Why not? Nothing too bad about that. More sparks in the fragment, which I always love. I love money. Yeah. Actually, the skateboard isn't, or the hoverboard isn't that bad, actually. It does give you quite a lot of speed if you use it for a longer time, and with the amount of energy I have, it's also really useful. Yeah, that makes the game a lot easier. But now it's time to get hooked by the world generation here. I don't know why this, like specifically these. I know they're supposed to be more difficult, but sometimes they just make it like the game puts walls so they just try and funnel you into being stuck going off the edge of the world. Ow. I thought I was gonna die. Probably should have actually there. Yeah, this is also a pretty good way for me to get to more or less. It does help me a little bit with improving my spatial awareness. Yeah, plus 3% boost per spark. I think that one for now. Not even the best one, it's probably the worst one of them. I just have a feeling the game is gonna try and give me a thing. It's probably gonna, I have a feeling it's gonna give me something like that is to do with perfect landings. Yippee! Flying. And then I can do this. Get on the next railing. Fly across, take this, go around. Yeah, you don't have to, on those railings, you don't just want to follow them straight on, you jump off and on to get the most out of it. Is this the one that is the, yeah, I think this is the last one that I can go to. Yeah, I'm out of things. And now this is the best run I've had for this. Although this one might actually make, if this works super well, it could be really bad. Like it could make the game too... It could trivialize the boss thing I'm scared of. Ow. Okay, that tried to ram into the wall. Excuse me? As much that's not how that works. Okay, so I have to turn it off whenever I get close to the end of that one. So it's just sort of bad against the bosses. There. That's what I had to do. I had to deactivate whenever I get close. Okay, they almost forced me to run straight into the ones that I'm about to miss. So it's one that can be good and also can be bad. Like it tries to turn you away from Any and all danger. And there. Yeah. Nah. I'm guessing that one is just the best in normal levels. Pharma. Oh. On damage, rewind yourself to 15 seconds for time. Big squash. This one is one that I remembered knowing about. And I've cleansed it. And I think it's this one, or there's one more. What are you? Yeah, I want to see. I guess if my understanding is right, then there's this, not the last one. There's at least one more. Yeah. It is what it is. Oh wait, I should probably actually go and level up my health. A sane person. Or actually, to be fair, a normal sane person would choose to not just spam that. Always strive for your true potential, Sodi. Or so. I don't know. Or I guess it's just so, because it doesn't have the EY at the end, which so usually is. Ow. Yeah. I'm just gonna rewatch old movies at this point. And at this point, for me, what most old movies are just movies that are, or movies that I would call old, are some of my childhood favorites, and I feel hurt with that. By that, I feel like I'm aging rapidly. I'm actually curious if having more sparks at the end is, like, get the... something like when you finish one of these rifts, if it gives you more anti-sparks. Maybe they do, but maybe they don't. That is good. Screw it, I'm taking the risk. Items are too good. And also getting a sale on items, 50% off, I think it was, or it was 25, is really useful. Speed. Shit. Yeah, my own fault there for being bad. I lived. That's gonna be like an E. Oh. Huh. Or not. Just time slow, increase maneuverability. That's at full health. Yeah, that one's better. Night a challenge. Yep, it's a test where I have to chase her down when I barely have my hoverboard. My biggest issue with chasing her is just that she turns super quickly. Sometimes. You know, like that one, which is actually kind of difficult to catch up, somewhat. No band I fail that jump. Yeah, it's one jump fail when you choose the small island and you fail. Which is the part of it that I'm bad at. I'll take this, that one. Then take... yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, enough for one item. Yeah, it was 25, so that is sparks. Yeah, I need money. I could have probably actually got another one. Yeah, shit happens. Yeah, I just kind of wish I could get the magnet more. I got them a lot last time I played. Like, you got, I think it was 2 or 3 of them in one run. Which did give me which gave me quite a bit of money, which I did want. Ooh. B for balls. Yeah, I'm not going to the pit. I don't want to fail and lose a life. Yeah, I was not trying to go and die in that one. Yep, getting past that, and then it's this jump over, and then I'm close to the portal now. I think, at least. Or am I not? Ow. Okay, I was. Good. Still hit my toe on the giant wall of reality, but eh. And this one is good. Oh shit, that was going the wrong way. Okay, yeah, wrong one to use it on. Oh. Yeah, it's almost halfway off cooldown. It's like an autocorrect kind of for your movement, but only through a line of sparks. The best thing would do when it's tight parkour, but also it's super useful just in general. Yeah, I wasted it. I could have used it. At least I got speed. Luck. I don't think I have anything that's luck-based, do I? Yeah, I don't. I can wait. I realized I should probably actually bought something. That'd be 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, yep. Plus 400 sparks. Yeah, I want this one then. Or... I realized that a bit too late what I was doing there. I was not thinking about the entire speed I get from going through the sparks with that on. Yep, I have no health. The poo coin is the best out of those to be. For now. Almost hit my head on the ring. Okay, I picked the wrong one. Shit. So I guess you're more like a dash that goes to, that follows the sparks for like for around a quarter of a second maybe. Yeah, I don't want to deal with those. Is the reason why I did that. Didn't want to fight those. And no sparks. Oh. I didn't want to deal with getting shot. With my not so high amount of health. Yeah, that's the kind of thing I can use it for. Oh, yeah, that skill issue on my end. I need to just not... I just need to switch how I was moving there for a little bit. Yeah. Ow. Yeah, that was not part of my plan. And the game kills me. Thank you so much for that one. I was not prepared for the funneled into the underworld. Yeah, so apparently that one would kill you sometimes if you don't see the end of where it's going. Yep, and I didn't have enough of a gap for me. I just need to get good. And pay attention. One of them is easier than the other. And it's not to pay attention. Yeah. I guess this one. Then shop. Ooh. Oh, blue. You guys got here too? Lil, you're not feeding the weebos coffee, are you? Hmm? Then why does everyone have a coffee cup? Huh? Hey. Oh, look at it go. Yeah, it's a little guy. Ow. I realized I should probably... Actually, there is more I can do. Why did I go backwards? Yeah, but I would have to go this path. Get this one. I want health. So I need to do that to get some health back. Yep, so if you time it well, you can do that and fly, basically. Unlike what I'm doing now. If you get enough speed, you do just kind of zoom. Quite a lot, actually. Yeah. Lots of sparks. This actually does make me want to play the Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. It was such a... Where's the Mario plus Rabbids games? I find them actually... Those were actually some of the games, the Mario games that were more recent released, that I like the most. Ow. Damn, you have them go through 2 of those ones. Ow. More money. Yeah, more sparks. If I get more sparks, the more I collect, so... Yep, move. Yep, don't want to get hit, so I do that. This speed. Yeah. It is just a lot of get used to it. Everything you've been doing and everywhere you've been going, and everything you've been going through. When did it start? A very long time ago. And you have seen us come and go too. Things are never exactly the same. But people, you echo, yes. But people, you echo, yes. How did it all start? You see how it starts, a desperate struggle. A gambit to save the world. The same for you as it was for me. This is a waste of time. Why am I talking to you? Wait, we don't have to be enemies. No, but we cannot be friends. Yeah. I just want to check something. It was here. I think it was controls. It was somewhere. I think it was. No, don't know that. So that's how it works. Ah. Okay. It didn't work the way I thought it did. Yeah, I'll take that one. At full health, get luck, and get energy from running. Ah. Is that even that much better? Yeah, I can just take all of them. I need health either way. I need health and sparks. This. Which one of these two I want to do, actually? Which one of these two I want to do? Maybe the one where I get health at the end. But also, no, that would not let me go to another shop. 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2. Yeah. Yes, I should be smart about it and do this. Yep, lots of speed. And health regen by using my ability. So I just need to be fast and decent at the game. Speed. Go forwards. Onward and upwards. Although I am not planning to. I'm probably not gonna play any of the more recent of some company's games, specifically at the moment Nintendo, because I'm spiteful and petty. You know what Deva means when she says we're echoes? You guys? Doesn't it make perfect sense? Or doesn't it make perfect sense? If the universe reset, but things aren't perfectly the same, then things will be slightly different. So you might have almost the same people, but not quite. Like an echo changes the sound. These people are changed. You think that's what she believes? What do you mean? It makes sense, doesn't it? But an echo is still the original, just fading. If ever seeing the fading echo of people she once knew. She's wrong. My friends aren't echoes. They're unique. Oh wow, I'm impressed by this fierceness. I gotta write this down. My throat is a bit sore. That's why I have a bit more of a raspy throat. Do I have anything I can give you? I guess this one. Do you think there's been an echo for you in a previous universe? Oh, I'm certain. Captain? That would be a universe. What would a universe be without the captain? He would surely have been handsome, strong, and talented. But I can also be confident that he wasn't quite as handsome and talented as me. You can be confident of that? Well, this universe came to an end, didn't it? Not on my watch. No, of course not. And I guess what she knows about Echo could also be that, you know, the more resets she goes through, she more or less starts to she starts to get problems with, you know, that she stops seeing them as the same people that she once knew. Because they are slightly similar, but they just keep changing slightly and slightly the more she resets. Mostly because of her own actions, I'm guessing. Or other things, just because resetting the universe might not perfectly make this the exact same. Yep, there. Yes. No, I think it would be crazy. You have any better suggestions? No, I do not. Hey, can I talk to the two of you? Of course, absolutely. You find the idea that there might have been a version of you before weird? Strange and deeply unsettling? Yeah. No, not really. Huh? For once, I agree with the dense nut. When you live a long life, you meet people who are completely unlike you, and you discover that despite everything, you have things in common. That's the closest I'll get to a compliment from you, I think. And sometimes you meet someone who seems to be exactly like you. And you discover you have some truly fundamental differences. If there's ever been a me before me, then it would be like that. The surface might be similar, but the important detail is the life I've lived. And that's why I'm not bothered by it either. It is impossible for them to have gone through the exact same things I have. And that would mean that they are not in fact me. The smallest difference in my life might mean that I don't meet Dalil, for example. I mean, yeah. It's different. Oh, wait, I forgot to read. What is my goal? To run? Oh yeah, find the portal, and I'm guessing this is, if this is the one that I think it is. Part of me would actually want to meet like a different version of myself. I'd have to admit, if I met someone who was exactly me, I would probably not like them. Like an actual completely gone through the exact same things as me. So, if all of this is an echo of what happened to you in the past, who are the people there with you? The people who remind you of my friends and I from your universe, what were they like? Your friends? You think these people are with you because they're friends? We're sticking together and helping each other out. That's what friends do. They haven't been taken by the collapse for the same reason you haven't. Well, if you're just echoes of what happened, then you're destined to be there at the very end. That's what that's where your timelines are headed. In fact, the fact that you're there at the end dictates that you must be moving towards it now. You're still thinking about this far too linearly. Everything is already determined. You do not belong together because you're friends. You belong together because you will play your part in the end of things. Or at the end of things. That's why you're here now, including you. Especially you. I have a feeling she doesn't like, so... What's wrong, Wraith? You know what this is about, Dalil? You drank too much coffee? Lee. Oh. Just full of energy. I'm confused here because it's full health, damage. This guy have lost a lot of health. For how much I gained? Oh, I gained 20. And that is taking that option to ignore it. Yep, I'll do this. Shit, nothing of value that I can get. Yep. So now it's boss time. At least I have one more life, and I should respawn with my full 259 health. Snake. Damn it. Attack the machine. I mean, to be fair, I think about so has probably spent their entire life just jumping between worlds constantly, so we're not really being sure what what friends are. It's pretty reasonable, if anything. Oh, that's a free winning a snake. Huh. Okay, yes, so I don't gain enough speed from that. Oop. Although the best thing would probably be to, you know, just if I didn't use it, because I might be able to look back onto him right after I hit him. Yeah, snake. Easiest snake fight I've had, actually. Huh. Usually snake gives me a lot more issues. High risk investment. On cooldown, 10% chance to get 2 sparks. And it's 0.1 seconds. Steel lingering hat. On active invulnerable for 7 seconds. Restore 35% of damage blocked as health. And on close call, get less cooldowns. If slower than that, invulnerable for 5 seconds. And you gain 20% boost for 5 seconds. Huh. Vitamins on heal, gain boost. If the last landing was perfect, restore 2 health for every 1 second. Yeah. Lots of things. Is this what I think it is now? Yep. All of them point to the same one. Yeah. What? Usually it removes the goop around them. Nah. I want to do this again to see if I can... Because... Don't know. And then the music here is just calming. And kind of sad. But it's pretty good for like the winter thing. Having it more calm and I guess a little bit sad. Because winter gets dark. Like around like 3 to 4 p.m. it gets pitch black outside in some places. Like Scandinavia. And I don't really get that depressed over it getting dark. I get more just... It just makes me more sleepy. Which is good. Because winter is usually the time of the year where I get the best sleep. Increased difficulty. More sparks collected. Huh. I don't see how... I don't think that would give me enough. I think doing... Or actually, what's this? That leads to that one. Okay. I'll just go here then. And hope that's good enough. I don't know. Although, my goal is to at least finish this game and Bloodborne before I have to go on like small break for Christmas. But I don't know if I will be able to do it in time. Ow. Yeah, the reason why I hate these freaking cannons. They have no shield and will spam right in front of you. Not even always right in front of you, sometimes they spam to your sides. Or the only place where you can land. There are bricks. To be blunt. Yeah, see. It's see for me. The captain comes out of nowhere in a better mood than usual. Today's a great day. When he sees the state of the state So's in, he offers her a salve that happens to be found somewhere. The thing is, that does nothing, because the next one also heals me 100, I think. Energy or health? Energy. So in this case, I think energy is what I need. See? I gain nothing from him doing that. Excuse you, that is really mean how they made the shoot. It is the timing of when they shoot which is the issue that I have with them. I don't know. I just find roguelike and roguelites generally relaxing. Unless you're playing as a character in a roguelike or like that you genuinely don't find fun. That just gets tiring. And yes, I'm talking about you, the Binding of Isaac, Jacob, and Esau. You two weren't fun to play. Parts collected up. They're more... I think that's the better one for now. 50% off is a big price cut. Oh yeah, I forgot I died once, because getting bombarded at the beginning. Only good. Yeah, I think the hoverboard makes so you just almost like when they get good sometimes and you can change it to the perfect almost. Oh. Yeah, that's gonna be E. Or not. I thought the void was right behind me. Here, I can go in. Yeah, that is intense. I have to pay attention where I can go out at the right time. It's quite a lot of time it does that, where you're just slightly too fast or too slow to go where you think. Yep, I live. Kind of, maybe. Yeah, that one was my fault. Skill issue on my end. Yeah, I live though. Ooh. You blue. Hi, Gun. They've been sitting here for hours. Not doing anything? It's a little disconcerting, but it's given me a unique opportunity to study them. They haven't moved at all. Not a muscle as far as I can tell. It's like some kind of hibernation. I wonder if there's any brain activity. Do they have any... That was... Yeah, burp. They're burping. Oh, wow. And there they go. Fascinating creatures. You can say that again. I mean, yeah, they vibe. They're just little guys. Yep, there. Getting speed is way too important in this game. Sparks. More sparks. Yep, that should be that. Don't really much of an option there. Just this one and go forward. They just kind of remind me of the... I think it was the American opossum. Like how they look. They look really cute. Look like mixed in that and like a small animal. It's like that and a squirrel, kind of. And it's only partially because I keep seeing them holding nuts. I keep remembering things, like things from... Usually most of them were things like cartoons that I watched when I was like 7. I think it was when I was around 7, or it could also be when I was in my early teens. I don't know. Like DuckTales and stuff. DuckTales, Teen Titans, stuff like that. They were fun. Okay, yeah, I really need speed. I don't know why. Was I just going super slowly? Or was it the wall that was fast? Can't tell. I couldn't tell. Yeah, I guess I was just slow. Yeah, I want less cooldown. Do I have anything good that could, or not that good that I could give away? How much do I like gambling? Yes. I guess self-refill is good. I think it must be difficult for you. I know what I must do, and I do it. No, I mean to see us. To see echoes of people who were once your friends, but for them to be someone else. But you shouldn't think of us as echoes. We're people in our own right. As if you know anything. I know what I must do, and I'm doing it. We're all hurt by this world, one way or another. Some of us can deal with it, while others cling to false hopes. That's how I know you're only my faintest echo. Huh. What do you mean by so is your faintest echo? Do you mean that so is essentially almost identical, or that she's so extremely different? Or if so is an echo of her? What? I'm an echo of you? So distant yet close enough that when you stand on the precipice, you will make the same choice I did. What? The same choice you make every time. The only choice can save the universe. What? I must finish my work. I guess she is. So is her echo, but it's a bit convoluted, I guess. Cooldown, just to gain speed. Luck, we're missing health. Energy used restores health. I think I want that. I don't remember what it was. It was something. I mean, I guess it might be that if Ava sent herself back to the beginning of the universe, or universes, I don't know. that she more or less that she was so in the beginning, but then or someone who's extremely similar, and her existence made it so didn't become her or a different person, I guess. I don't know. Hey. Hey. Letting sparks. Jan and Dahlia are eager to figure out where sparks come from, what they can do, and maybe what they are. Or maybe even what they are. I can lose some health. I have the option between going here. That, this, and then... Screw it, I'll take the risky path. It has the chance of either being super useful or super bad. I mean, because it could also be the same kind of universe reset, for example, that is similar to the one at the end of Mario Galaxy, which is the one where pretty much everything kind of gets remixed a little bit, like something changed slightly. Just by, you know, even if everything's the same from the beginning, even one tiny thing could change, like Ava being there could change everything. Ow. Ow. I was not looking for that one, or looking at that one. Yes. I thought I remembered at some point that it said that you could change the selected path, which thing I was confused about. Yeah, that lets me gain more speed in the air. Huh. Yeah, I need the health out of those. That's the best one. Well, I do like the fragment disruptions. They're really useful and fun. Yeah, a bit more variety to the game makes so your decisions can, you know, matter a bit more. Oh, I got some speed, I guess. More than just a tiny bit. It's the hoverboard while going downhill. Ow. Yeah, I live. Ooh, that is still kind of bad, but maybe good. It's like could be good, could be bad. Woohoo! Ooh, that was close. Guess the hat is very useful. There. Want to get some. I was hoping to get up to B or something, but I screwed up. Skill issue. I didn't. That's the auto dodge. Let's screw that over. Great. Huh. Actually, that one is really used for close call builds, I guess. I have so much health right now with my basically 0. Okay, ow, I thought I still had the hat effect, but no, that was bad. I think this is the shop, last one, or no? Huh, one more. Yeah, having speed is the best. Just this. The only issue with having speed is sometimes you don't really get to choose where you land. Although I do like that the hoverboard gives you a very small amount, but still gives you some height. You do a little trick in the air and go up a bit. Keep using this at the end, which isn't needed. Yep, and this is the last one before the boss, so I need survivability. Ooh. Is there anything that's luck based? Let's see. Yes. Yeah, so I only have one. Sure, why not? Boost, pressing health, and then, yep. Yeah, that could be good. Maybe. Maybe. Snake again. Oh, it's over here. Okay, ow. Oh, I do still do the damage sound whenever that happens. Okay. Okay, thank you for dodging me into a laser game. Why is the autopilot so ass sometimes? I know it's experimental, but still. Yeah, it dodges me away from the boss's weak point. That is not just weird, that is actual bad. That's really bad. There. That's because you can get hit. It's because you hit. I guess because you technically hit the boss because you run into him, and the autopilot doesn't like you running into it. There. Do this. Get some speed. Follow him. Follow Snake. There. It worked. I was curious to see if it changed anything. Ooh, intangibility. When we activate, become invulnerable for 10 seconds. Oh. That is stupidly good. And then that is repeating. That's all super good. On death, ignore death and restore 25% max health, invulnerability for 5 seconds, and gain 15% boost. And that is every 3 seconds to remove all 1 second from all cooldowns. Yeah, that is really useful. I am like Ava? Or am I Ava? How is that possible? I would never do the kind of things she's done. The kind of destruction and pain she has caused. Nothing could ever make me do that. I would never. Would I? I mean, maybe. Yeah, see, now it's cleaned up. I had to do it again. I guess I can go around the ship to see if any of the other ones didn't get cleaned up. But I think they all did. I guess it's the cutscene that for the final area made it not get cleaned up. Huh. Ow. First things first, do I have anything new? Which question? Yeah, super expensive. Or very expensive at least. What? I don't know why it wanted me to do something. I think it just wants me to talk to it. Okay, so I could get, I think it was this one, or it was hers, or I can upgrade. Always strive for true potential. Oh wait, yeah, I'm too broke to buy anything. You saw a skill to use my grappling. Hope you can prove yourself. Sure. Maybe I could learn one day. Maybe whatever it takes by bringing me anti-sparks. What? Huh. Directly into it. Yeah, because this one is really fun to use. It's Spider-Man, basically. Final shard. I'm actually then curious if Ava, if she was like so, or just straight up so in the different world. Would it mean that she also got essentially teleported randomly? Rings. Obstacles. There's a rest spot, yeah, it's not one's given anything else, yep. Hmm. Yeah, I want to get the most out of it, so I guess I do this. Ow. Skill issue on my end. Ow. Shit. Yeah, I might actually be in danger. I guess my lack of health. Like, if knowing that this 50 damage actually kills me, that would be not the best. Well, I probably shouldn't have gone for the final shard with the first time I'm using this. Probably the first time I used it in a long time. Yeah, I can do this. And this. That is something that I do know, or that I remember. If you don't have anything else to swing off, you can just hook to the ground. Bark pickup, restore health. Yeah, that's the best one for now. And now I'm gonna take damage. I have 1 health. Yeah, and also if the game screws me over with things like that, you know. Trying to make me... Ah, okay, I have to screw the game. That was just bad. If the game... If like you lose all my momentum and get stuck in the air for a long time, I could just leave. I forgot you can do... I think at least I knew you could do that in the past, but I just forgot. That's just a think. Yeah, I wish the freaking rocks didn't do that. And also, can you stop freaking... Can you please just, for 1 second, let me exist? Yeah, I lost the health. Skill issue on my end. But let's see here, that is one that gives me an item. Ooh. That is a boost ring, so it's an option. That would give free item. I can pick between. Screw it, I might as well. Times in the rough. Rough hands dig through bushes and soil, or triumphantly lifting nuts towards the sky. Or, you know, I think this is the better one. Because I think there in the next high levels there are at least 2 different things. I didn't read that this was increased damage taken. That's bad on desert. That is really dangerous here. Because these ones are the most cluttered freaking like areas in the rifts in the entire game. Because everyone loves only getting those when it's when it can be literally anything. Just give me the windmills. They were at least... They might have been an offshoot of these levels, but they was actually, like, unique and not just this. Yeah, I'm screwing myself. Yeah, at least I have health for now. Until they nuke me. Yep. I want more money and items. I need speed. Yeah, see, this is one of the more difficult ones, but it's at least interesting. It's mostly difficult because of the... Because there's lots of holes everywhere. And more speed. Speed. Speed, 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 and speed. Let's go fast. Yeah. Sure, I'll... Either way, I'm gonna try and get another life somewhere so I can use that, then shit. Another one that reduces health. Ow. Cactus. Fuck these cacti. Can't even tell if I could run over the leg part of that robot thing. Actually, I'm curious. I need to see her. Yeah, that's true. If when I pick over 90, I barely get 5, and it doesn't say that you like that. There's a cooldown, which is the thing that confused me so much about it. It's gonna be yep, shop. Shop, shop, shop. Taking damage restores health. How much do I have? I can take both of them. Just like the ring in the void. That was just a funny placement. Shit, shit, shit. Ooh, that was too close for comfort. Choose one. Yeah, I'm gonna say this one. I need health regen. I don't understand. I'm nothing like her. Calm down, sapling. Okay, calm down. Did you not see it before? You didn't see it before simply because you weren't... Because there isn't as much to see as you think. But how could I have done all those things? How could I do them? Would you? No. I don't think so. Isn't that the important answer? I don't know. I don't know what to think. I mean, yeah. you aren't her. Quite literally, you're different people. You might be like from the same origin, but you aren't the same. Collection, seemingly out of nowhere, Nida approaches So with advice. She has some suggestions she believes will improve So's spark collection skills. Sure. I need the range. 100 from more range will usually pretty quickly be good. That is loose sparks. This one is... yeah, I would kind of say this and this one. Yes. And then I could do that to get that back. Yep. And apparently there was a gold mine. Ow. Okay, yeah, this place was just not nice to me. Hey game, can I maybe be allowed to freaking... okay, that is... why did you... oh, it slows down time. I forgot about that part. And even if it's like the same thing as if two people who were essentially biologically the same, if they have different experiences in life, they usually would end up quite different people. And I'm guessing if she's gone back to the beginning of time multiple times, she probably changed something that changed how Zoe turned out. Yeah, I need speed. I should probably have actually gone to the shop. This stuff with Ava hit you hard, hasn't it? I don't even understand why. It's like some part of me that I used to like has been made worse now. Knowing where it came from, where it comes from has ruined it. It'll feel better when you've processed it. What do you mean? None of us entirely know the specific parts of us, where specific parts of us come from either. And we all have things in our past that we've done well, and mistakes we made. You're going to have to carry those mistakes with you. Don't waste your life carrying her mistakes as well. I mean, yeah, you aren't the same person. A strange power. The wraith approaches So with a cold gust of wind. Shadows swirl around it as it opens its two hands in front of her. Funny thing is, I am gonna take this risk. I don't have enough speed to even escape half the time from these. Yeah, I didn't want to get rid of that. And yep, that is an actual good thing. I feel like I barely know who I am anymore. Why? Or so? Runner and trusted mate. But I'm an echo of Ava, just following her trail, playing into her plan. Just a fake impression of someone who's come before. Is that what that scoundrel would have you believe? You don't have that luxury. Luxury? In my travels, I met many people who would prefer to be told what kind of person they are. But no one can do that for you. The only one who decides who you are is... the only thing that decides who you are is the decisions you make. But you're So. What that means is up to you. And yeah. You are you. It doesn't really matter what others think. Whether it's good or bad. I mean, I'm pretty sure if I didn't have my experiences. Actually, to be fair, if I didn't have my negative experience, there's a pretty likely chance that I would have started playing games, making videos, or streaming or something, or like actually have done something like singing. Things that I wanted to do when I was a kid, but you know, life and people suck in general. Like, just from my own personal experience, that's what I would say. But just because people suck doesn't mean you have to wallow in despair or be depressed. You need to move forward. No, not you. I'm merely making sure things are going as planned. You seem to struggle with accepting your fate. Get away from me. I have it all in hand. You can give in to pain if you need to. Do as I ask, and this can all be over. The universe will be saved. You're not even saving it. You're just turning it back. We'll be here again. I will have to be here again. It's a long road, but I will walk it. I'm the only one who can save us. Leave me alone. I wish I could. I mean, yeah, I guess Ava sees this as she doesn't have a choice. Because if she doesn't, turn back the clock, everything ends. And she sees there's no other way out. If anything, I would almost think that she actually wants it to. She wants to stop, but she has kind of gone too far to stop. Yeah, maybe I should have actually been using the hover thing. Yeah, me getting almost no boost things it's really screwed me over a bit. Okay, I went through that wall. Cool. And just because I can understand that Ava isn't actually thinking, like she isn't planning anything bad, she's still just it doesn't mean that she couldn't be nicer. I've been doing so much. It's been such a struggle. Oh, sapling. And it's all for nothing? Everything will just be playing at Ava's plan. I'm part of her plan? I want to give up. Oh, so. Don't say that. Why not? All this pain, I might as well not have done it. That's not the case. It is. Nothing would be different if I had just given up. Things would still be going her way. That's not true. If I'd given up, you wouldn't be here now. Neither wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here. I mean, yeah. This is one of more broke runs, so getting this one is actually pretty important at this point. But I don't even know if maybe Ava is trying to do something about it, but it's just a gamble, and it's like, and she, look, for all I know, it could be that she has a plan to reset everything, like fix it permanently, but it's a gamble if it works, or she has just resetting as a backup plan for if it fails, so she can try again. I keep feeling like I should give up. I keep running and it keeps hurting and it keeps getting us nowhere. I guess sometimes I wonder if it would be easier to not run at all. Just let whatever happen. Maybe Ava's it all figured out. What's that? A butterfly? It's beautiful. I have the option pain. That would basically get me to no health. But would get me there. Let's do this. Okay, actually, I should have gone one further. It is what it is. And I still have the issue of not having boosts. I quite literally won't be able to get stuff like S ranks because I don't have boosts at all, or anything that really helps me too much with, you know, keeping my momentum or gaining energy. Which was my own decision, so can't really complain too much. I've chosen to hoard all my wealth for the end. Ow. Yeah, or just because the final shard at everything is, I need to go fast. I don't even know why I keep going anymore. Huh? It's all difficult and pain, and I don't know what it's for anymore. Ah, there must be a time when every captain must give his first mate this advice. Eh? Giving up does not mean giving up on the pain and struggle. It also means giving up on the good things. The time with your crew, the moments of hope, the shining sparks of joy. Those are the reasons to keep going. But do you want to struggle and joy, or nothing at all? That's the choice. It's a hard lesson to learn by yourself. I wish someone had taught it to me, the way I now have flawlessly taught it to you. I mean, yeah. And in my opinion, I would say, all that's mostly just due to how I am as a person. It's more of a never give up no matter what. 10% chance to restore health. I have only one thing that's affected by luck. Yeah, at least I have a way now to tank some things if the game is being mean. You know, like this. That is annoying. I just want to get through this place. Yeah, I would say, although I'm just more of a... I did... I have given up at some points. But then... I kind of mentally got rubber banded into trying again. And just most things. I guess feeling hopeless sucks. Hey, can I maybe not get super slow by that one? Thank you. Okay, bye. There, I barely survived. Can I please get something that boosts? Max health for energy. No matter how much energy, I still should do that. So, Naida, I know how difficult this is. The feeling that your origin destines you to be in a certain way. Well, yeah. It is just a feeling. And you're better than this. Huh? If I scared, acting out of fear. You're brave, doing what you can for the rest of us. They say if I was giving up on the future, whereas you've kept going. There's no clear sign that you're your own person. It makes me feel a little bit better to hear that. See? It's a feeling, no predestination. You think so? Tell me, what do you think? I don't want to be like her. No? Then don't. So I won't be like her. I don't have to make the same choice she's made. Be brave. Be so. And for me, and for all of us. Or for me and for all of us. Yeah, that's dangerous. The more damage taken. Especially with, you know, me not having enough speed to actually go forward or to outrun that anymore. You keep getting perfect and land on slopes that go downwards. Like that. Or I should have just been trying to do that from the beginning. Yep, this one just lets me slightly course correct and gain small boosts of speed. That was an actual easy one. Ava, you can sulk as much as you like. I have important things to do. You want me to be hopeless and to feel like everything is pointless. You want me to give up. I prefer it when you don't get in my way, yes. But I do need you to be there at the end. To help me get back. I am not going to give up. This universe is done for, can't you see that? This way is the only way. No, I'm not going to let you reset everything. I'm going to find what lies at the end of this. Idiot. When you see it, when you see what nothingness truly is, you'll change your mind. Just as I did. I'm not you, Ava. Ooh, permanent 10% boost. Their speed. Yeah, I can course correct at least. Although at least I have a fair amount of sparks that I can use. Well, I'm curious what would happen if they actually managed to fix this and this, because Ava and So are kind of the same person, maybe? I don't know. But what would it mean if they fix everything? And actually, I guess nothing changes. Because they were the same from the beginning. Yeah, getting that, because I think I got luck before. I know what I need to do. Resetting the universe forever is not the answer. Oh, little sapling. Ava talks as though she's the only chance. Like, as though there's only chance for something else. Or it is the only chance for something else. But I already know where to find something else beyond the end. I suppose it is wrong to keep calling you a little sapling. You're growing into a fine tree. Yeah. Move forward. Don't just try and run from your problems. On perfect landing. I can do both those. Yeah, I won't have enough to buy anything else either way. Because that means the lower health I have, the more perfect landings I'll get. Even if I do screw over a landing. Wow. Well, this game reminds me a lot of Crumble, or what it's called. I played during the first, like in the very beginning of when I started streaming. It was painful swinging game, which was kind of similar to this, just you are a ball and roll instead of being a girl that runs. Yeah. Why didn't I just click on the boss? That would have been smarter. Let's see. One perfect landing. I'm gonna do that because I think that's gonna be what I need. The final machine. This is the convergence point. Every timeline, everything we do, it all ends here. And this is where I bring it all back to the beginning. So, this is your final machine. I've salvaged as much as I can before the end to make the next universe as much like this as possible. But this is the only one step that truly matters. I'm going to stop this loop of destruction. All you're doing is creating gaps where I have to leave parts of this universe behind. You were the one destroying it. Once you see the end, you'll understand. I'm going to stop you. Oop. But I'm curious what I'm even hitting it with, because it's like a slashing motion, but Last Magic So doesn't have any weapons. And she isn't really a fighter. Okay, that is mean game. Ow. And then I need to go around these to get to this one. Perfect. Or quote unquote perfect. 9, 8, 12, 11. Oh, the last two are over here. Can I maybe be able to move? Fuck. Yeah, I got screwed. I got thrown into the air a bit too much. Or too high, I guess, would be more accurate to say. Yeah, more of them up here, the more you break, I guess. There, and then go. Oh, hey, free kill, or free part to kill, or hit. I guess I don't know how to say it other than that. Oh, the clan boots make it very funny how that works. I don't know where the last ones are though. No one, at least, that I've seen. Okay, I can see the last ones. There. No more looping. Although I wouldn't be impressed if that's part of the plan too, is to essentially make the machine implode while it's doing something. And I'm dead. Or not. Ooh. Actually, does he have eyeshadow on or something? Oh, it slows time. Huh. Yoink. Then it's the end of the universe, I guess. Where am I? This it. This the nothingness. This is where I turned back the very first time. This is the end? It's not too late. I can still reset it. You need to let me go back. You've done so much damage, but there's still hope. Hope? You keep the universe trapped in an endless cycle of destruction. You call it hope? Look around you. There's only nothingness here. Cold, empty nothingness. This is what I must turn back from. This is what I have to stop. You said that we are reflections. We're reflections of you and those who came before you. That people, like my friends, are destined to be here every time because we're repeating what happened to you. You're wrong. The timeline isn't converging towards the moment where you turn everything back. You're moving towards the moment when they're given a new future. I'm not a reflection of you. You're a reflection of me. So, you don't know what you're doing. I'm bringing our universe back into the unknown, into the future. This is terrifying. Exciting. Next time you have to say something. Next time, if I didn't say make a good one, then whatever world. In whatever way I can, I will make it better. This is it, huh? Ah. I have so many questions. I hope we can get an answer to some of them. Never stop asking. I mean, yeah. I hope you find a home beyond this. If we still exist in some way, you can always come make a home with us. Into the unknown, so I must admit you feel something. I'm terrified. But if this is the future you've chosen, I'll proudly follow you into it. Who knows what things might bring it, what might be in the future. I'm not going back now. No, you made your choice, and I'm happy for you, for us. Thank you for being here with me. I always will be. I'm proud of you. I wouldn't have had the courage to do this without you. And I wouldn't have the courage to be myself without you either. I hope we meet again somehow on the other side. Please. Don't leave me. Not you too. In whatever way I am part of what comes next. So are you. Oh. I genuinely don't know if this is copyrighted, which I'm going through this quickly. Probably shard yet. Can I? Okay, yeah, there. Crispy. Actually, if we complete final shard, now it's disaster mode is here. With that is even harder. Yeah. Can I get rid of that one? No. Okay. I don't have enough to buy anything, so. Oh, what's that? Me? This sparks work? 2000 is enough. Yeah, I don't have enough. But yeah. I would say this game is fun. It also has challenge modes, which I could try and do at some point, but I don't know. Crispy. Yeah. Oh, is it one for the entire set, or is it one for each of the parts? But I think that's it for today, because I'm where I have like technically half an hour left, but I don't really know what to do in that time. Actually, I can check to see what. You know, my youth hours. I don't know for yep. Oh, I can get it. But her pal once I had that. Yeah. And the last one is Wraith's Hourglass. Slow down time and then launch forward. Is this one? This one that I remember hearing is apparently super OP because it's yeah. It makes you do that, and then if you're on the ground, you jump. Which is actually really good in this game. And how much does it use? It uses actually quite a lot. I think all of them are actually pretty good that I've used. And then I can do this to fly a bit, get more height. But yeah. I think that's it. Also, what is this? Nothing I can tell. But I'll at least go over here. Don't see this. Ooh, sword. Ow. Because I know I've seen this one. I think I did look at it on stream. Endless, yep. It is an endless mode. There are several difficulty settings. Yeah, you can run for as long as you can. You can select a seed. Next, okay. And this, what? Oh, I have no clue which one is then. But that's the endless shard. I'm not sure what I'm gonna play next Sunday, but it might be this, might be something else. But for now, I think that this is gonna be the end for the stream, and see you when I see you, and bye bye.